guys, Tiger Metalhead Weatherman here coming at you with the weekend forecast video. It's going to be an extended weekend forecast here as it's the Labor Day weekend, and I got some really good news. Severe weather threat's going to be pretty minimal at this point. Not to say that it's going to be a 0% chance. There's still a couple of marginal risks for tomorrow and Sunday, but even then, the main threats with these are wind and hail. It's really looking more and more like it's going to be an isolated type event versus anything widespread. We could look at that happening over towards Nevada, Utah, which is an interesting spot, and then also towards maybe North and South Dakota on Monday. Even then, chances are still pretty low. Later down the line in the week to come, and I'm going to make another video on that soon, we'll get into what could be ahead for us. But as of right now, we're going to enjoy the weekend as far as that's concerned. Temperatures are a different story, though. It's still going to be hot across the heart of the country. Not quite as hot as it once was, where we were seeing constant triple digits, even starting to spread close to the Mississippi River Valley. We're still dealing with triple digits towards Texas. We're still dealing with triple digits towards Nebraska and even South Dakota. So by no means has it really cooled off entirely, but it's definitely a slight improvement for sure. And as we get into the day itself, Labor Day, we still get our triple digits, even going as far north as Minnesota here and even North Dakota. Still not seeing as many of those triple digits that are even reaching into the teens, like 110, 113, that kind of deal. So we have to take our victories where we can get them. And trust me, I'm not complaining right now either, as over here east of the Mississippi River, we're starting to cool off as well. Because if we look back here, we're mainly going to be sitting in the 80s here. We've been dealing with 90s and triple digits across this region as well. So to actually see a little bit of a break here, that's pretty nice. We'll get a little further along into what's to be expected later on in another video. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming by the end of this weekend. And then we'll kind of go on from there. But for the most part, towards the eastern half of the country, it's going to be hot, but not anywhere near as hot for a lot of us. Heart of the country, it's still pretty hot. Hate to say that for you guys, I'm sorry. And then of course over towards the western half of the country, we're dealing with what's called a negative PNA setup, where temperatures are a little bit cooler out west. So it's a welcome break for these guys, I'm sure. That being said, here, as far as the thunderstorms in general, here's a look at what we could expect here. This is what's called the lightning flash density model. It's very good for depicting the potential of thunderstorms. The greater the density, or the greater the flash density, the higher the likelihood of storms there are. So what I'm going to do here is roll this forward. We're going to go into tomorrow now. And here's where that thunderstorm chance really starts to increase across this region here. And that's where our marginal risk for severe weather is. As we go into Monday, here's our severe weather chance. There could even be a pop-up severe storm here too, possibly, but mainly these are going to be the most concentrated areas for thunderstorm development. As we go into Tuesday, we even get to look at that a little bit. Right around the eastern part of the Mississippi River Valley, and then of course some of the Midwest here, we could see some storms here as well. And the pattern will change as time goes on. We'll start to be looking at the increasing threat of severe weather as we go later into this upcoming week. So, final look at what we could see throughout the weekend. Very high pressure dominated setup here. So, not much to be expected as far as precipitation. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a really nice weekend. Still hot, but it's going to be nice. Other than those couple areas where we see those low pressures, that's where the shower and thunderstorm threat will increase. But outside of that, we're looking pretty good, I'd say. Even saw a little hint of blue there, which would mean there's some very high level snow possible in the upper echelon of the mountains here, like the highest elevations possible. Couldn't get my words right here. That being said, nothing but good news here for everyone. Just stay weather aware if you happen to be dealing with the threat of thunderstorms. I know a lot of people are going to be out grilling today, tomorrow, and all throughout the weekend. Make sure you're staying hydrated. But other than that, we're all good here. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the holiday weekend. I will do the same as well. It's been Tire Metalhead Weatherman. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.